Hello, welcome to the April 2024 All-Academy Assembly at Missouri Military Academy. I'm the Director for Human Resources, Melissa Miller. Now we'll move on to some cadet awards. I'd like to welcome President Geraci and Colonel Grabowski on stage to present the Commandant Cadet Awards.
Afternoon, cadets. Cadet Brooks, outstanding job. You inspired this old man today. So what you've accomplished today, very few in this country ever attempt to do, and you did it. And my hat's off to you, and congratulations again for outstanding achievement. And to Mom and Dad, thank you for sending us this remarkable young man and blessing our school with a cadet like with his caliber and the things he do. I tell the boys all the time here, there are those who make things happen, there are those who watch things happen, and then those who say, what the heck just happened? Your son clearly makes things happen, and he's demonstrated that today, clearly. Job well done. Thank you, Melissa. The awards that we're going to pass out now, I've got 4 awards that I'm going to be giving out to cadets that are annual awards for the end of the year. And the first award that we're going to present is the Major Paul Petit Award for the Best International Relations, or for Best International Relations. Major Petit is an alumni member here of the school. He attended school here in 79 to 82. He sits on the Alumni Association Board. Paul is also an international recruiter for us in South America, Latin America, and Mexico. During the summer months, Paul comes up here and assists me when we transition from academics to summer operations, which is all our summer camps. And Paul comes up here, donates his time freely to come up here and work with the campers, work for us, and does a tremendous job for us. And whenever we need him, he comes up here. But he hosts and sponsors these 2 awards that we're going to be presenting. This award that I just mentioned is given to the 8th grade cadet who has shown the most improved international relations in the middle school. Cadets now join me in a warm welcome and a congratulatory salute to this year's recipient, Cadet Adrian Rodriguez. Outstanding job, Adrian. The next award is the Paul Petit Fellowship Cup. This award is given to the middle school cadet with the best fellowship ranking for the entire year. Again, join me in a warm welcome and congratulatory salute to this year's recipient, Luis Sas Sargosa. The next award is the Richard White Improvement Award. This award is given to the middle school cadet that shows the greatest all-around improvement since his enrollment. Richard White, or I should say Cadet White, attended MMA in 1946 and 1947. He was a past middle school donor, which in other words, he provided donations to the school for the middle school cadets for several years. This year's recipient is Cadet Gunnar Ward. Good job, Gunnar. And then last but not least, the Thomas Whitman plaque. This is given to the cadet that displays his faith through his actions, daily actions. This award is named for Thomas E. Whitman, class of 1975, who was also later would rise to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the United States Army, retired, and was also inducted into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame. This year's recipient is Cadet Jacob Pele. And for those of you in the audience, this year when our chaplain departed the campus for a new position. We were short a religious specialist here to kind of carry on our Vespers formations and ceremonies on Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. Pele stepped up to the plate and has carried on we're not missing a beat all year. So good job there, Pele. Melissa, back over to you.
Okay, now our Captain Joe Balvance to present the JROTC Cadet Awards. So the first award is the Special Forces Association Award. This is the Outstanding Raider Award. The recipient this year is Connor Moore. Next is the Dedalian JROTC Medal. The Order of the Dedalians was organized by World War I military pilots who sought to perpetuate their spirit of patriotism, love of country, and those high ideals of self-sacrifice which place service to the nation above personal safety and position. This award is presented to the outstanding cadet who embodies patriotism and love of country, who desires to serve our nation through a pursuit of a military career, who ranks in the top 20% of their class, and who ranks up the upper 10% of the JROTC class. This year's winner is Braden Phelps. The next award is the Military Order of the World Wars. This award is given for improvement in military and academic studies, good standing in military aspects and academics, have indicated by military and academics extracurricular activities, or individual endeavor and a desire to serve his country. This year's recipient is Gaston Gastelum. Okay, now we're going to welcome Brian Minnie, Athletic Director, to the stand to present the All-American Awards.
Thank you, Melissa. It's my privilege and honor to announce one of the highest athletic awards that can be ever bestowed upon an athlete. The All-American Awards are awards that are given to a very, very small number of athletes throughout the United States. It is to my knowledge that there's been very few All-American Awards here at the Missouri Military Academy. The first All-American Award is the United States Marine Corps Character and Leadership Award. The recipient must show the following characteristics: exemplify dependability, judgment, endurance, tact, integrity, unselfishness, loyalty, and courage. And on top of that, he must also perform well at a very high level on the mat. Please welcome our 13th place wrestling state qualifier, and that's out of thousands of wrestlers in the state of Missouri, Ryan Miles. Hang tight, Ryan. The next award could never be accomplished without the staff and the faculty. To that, I thank you as an athletic director. The next award is the Academic All-American Award. Not only do you have to perform on the mat, but you must also perform in the classroom. This award is presented by the National Wrestling Coaches Association and the United States Marine Corps. To be nominated, a wrestler must maintain a 3.5 grade point average, a varsity letter winner, and academic excellence. MMA is proud to award not one, not two, but 4 individuals this year. And the first is Ryan Miles. Our second award, Academic All-American, is Dallas Grants. Our third Academic All-American for this year is Michael Pfeiffer. And as promised, we have a number 4, and that would be Deontay Kearns. Thank you to these young men for working so hard, and thank you, staff, for making sure that their grades are where they need to be.
Okay, now we're going to move on to faculty and staff awards. I'd like to recognize the company leadership advisor of the semester, Craig McMillan. Next, we're going to recognize the faculty of the semester, Mr. Eric Evertson. Now we're going to recognize the following employees for their years of service. As you hear your name, please join us on stage. Christine Allen, 5 years. Cindy Kemp, 5 years. Josh Allison, 5 years. And Mike Kulas, 10 years. The next employee award to be presented is the Bravo Zulu. One of the highest compliments paid in the U.S. Naval Forces is the Bravo Zulu. The combination of the Bravo and Zulu nautical signal, flags as a Navy signal, typically conveyed by flag hoist or voice radio meaning well done, with regard to actions, operations, or performance. This award symbolizes the achievement of excellence. Welcome back, Colonel Grabowski, to present the Bravo Zulu Awards for the Commandant's Department.
Brian standing up there tall as the Jolly Green Giant. All right, cadets, I'm really excited about these awards here. They're getting ready to come out, and I'm going to tell you why. As I said earlier, there are those who make things happen. There are those who watch things happen. There are those who say, what the heck just happened? But we are blessed here at this school to have a cadre of men and women who serve you, who take care of you. These are the men and women that don't get the recognition often that they deserve. In fact, to be honest with you, these folks I'm about to name off and several others that are out here in front of you today are the reason our school is considered a premier military boarding academy, that we rate so highly among our peers out there, that we monitor every day. You may not, but we do. But we're very highly regarded when it comes to the status of our school. And the reason for that is because of the men and women I'm getting ready to recognize and some others that will be recognized today later and have been recognized prior to this. These are the ones that are in your barracks cleaning up your latrines, your hallways while you're sleeping on a Saturday morning. These are the men and women who take you to appointments in vehicles at all hours of the day and night. These are the men and women who cook your meals. And I'll be honest with you, I've eaten a lot of mess halls. but this is one of the best I've ever been in, including schools. And these are the men and women who are out cutting your grass, taking care of the facilities that you live in. So we have a school that we're proud to show and to be a part of. And to be frankly honest with you, these are the men and women who make guys like me and the people that sit on this stage, including the president, they're the ones who make us really look good. But in reality, they're the ones who make it happen for us every day. These Bravo Zulu Awards are going after careful thought for each one of these individuals, and there's others out there that are just as well deserving, but these are the ones who got nominated for this one. The first one is Mr. Mike Hamilton, who is the director of our dining facility, and he works for Sage Dining. Come on up, Mike. I'll tell you a little bit about Mike here. He's been here 1 year shorter than me. He came the year after I got here. And Mike has been a powerhouse here for Sage Dining for us. He bends over backwards to facilitate our request, as well as when they can, the request from you as toward menus and things of that nature. The thing I like most about Mike, though, is that he's one of those guys that I like to tag as dependable. He shows up on time, and he's been here numerous days that were his off days in order to help his employees. He will task people to make things happen in his dining hall, and then he will step up and join them in doing that. He's worked on the service line. He's worked back in the back prepping food. He's not just sitting and doing his admin. That's later at the end of the day when he's already off the clock. But he's out there working with his employees every day, and Mike, my hat's off to you for that. So good job. Well done. The next employee that I want to recognize is Miss Nikki Garfield, who works in our laundry facilities. Come on up, Nikki. As I said earlier with Mike, Nikki is one of those employees that you can depend upon if she shows up every day. Talking to her supervisors, she is somebody that they lean on to make things happen in the laundry. When she's not working or cleaning clothes and folding them, she's oftentimes taking items that she has found in the machine that were either not properly packed, like for example, socks in a sock bag, taking the property numbers and trying to find out, taking time out of her schedule, which I think is probably the biggest part of her day, is looking up property numbers, trying to figure out whose property is this so she can get it back to them. Things like shirts. Property number 540-8757. I wonder who that would be, Cadet Palucci? At the end of this meeting today, Palucci, you need to go up and see Miss Garfield and thank her for taking care of your laundry and making sure it gets back to you, and then come and see me so we can have a conversation about how to put your laundry in the laundry bag. Hoorah! All right. Nikki, job well done. Job well done. The next recipient is Janessa Crump, who is also one of our drivers. Come on up, Janessa. And her reputation among the fleet of drivers that we have, gents, and many of you have been in her vehicles going to places like William Woods, Heart Career Center, Presser Arts, or again, to the emergency room or to catch a flight or a MOEX. She is one that we can call that will come in at any time we ask her to. So Janessa, great job on your part. And then the last and not least is Lieutenant Jefferson Grants. Come on up. The last thing I'll say about this great American is that he runs Charlie Company, and I will tell you, he's a retired detective from the Honolulu Police Department, moved from the great state of Hawaii to come back here to Missouri. He's been a senior CLA for a little over a year now, and I wished I had this man's gifts of communication. And some of you have heard me talk about this before, but he uses his brain and his mouth together at the same time. And he uses his heart. He's not someone that tries to intimidate. He's not someone who tries to make you look bad. He treats you with respect, and he expects respect back for that. And he does that. The thing I admire most about Lieutenant Grants is that he understands what intent means. And when working for the Commandant, that's a big word. He understands what I expect. And on days, and this is not just occasionally, this has been more than a few times, he has sensed that we were short people on the job. We had CLAs that may have been out for COVID or flu or had a family emergency. Without me even calling him, he shows up to work on his days off. And when I ask him, why are you here? He says, because you need somebody here to cover for so-and-so. I've watched him loan himself out to other companies as a CLA, but if he had CLAs on his team that were available, he would farm them out to those companies to help them as he maintained the office. I've had 2 sons and a daughter that my wife raised. I didn't raise them because I was always gone somewhere. But if I was blessed to have another child, another son, I would want him to be just like that man right there. Again, to all of you, job well done.
Now we'll welcome Bernie Strunk, Director for Facilities and Maintenance.
I will continue with the Bravo Zulus for the Facilities Division. This individual has been with the Facilities Division since 1998. That's just 2 years short of me. And since then, he's established a reputation of a devoted staff member. He is the rock of the custodial staff, trusted and dependable in all areas of his responsibilities. When the priorities of the Facilities Division change, he is willing to refocus his efforts and accomplish the tasks set before him with little or no support. He is a credit to himself, the Facilities Division, and to Missouri Military Academy. Charles Stockdale. The second Bravo Zulu for the Facilities Division goes to this individual who hasn't been on our team very long, but he has made a big impact. In the areas of his responsibilities, there are few that operate at his level. He has a high degree of self-motivation and a strong work ethic. His impact is not just at the job that he does in his area of responsibility, but it's with the cadets that live in that area. He leaves motivational notes to the cadets of Bravo and Band Company who have made a point to save those motivational notes, and they're on a mural there at the floor chief desk on 3rd floor of the Band Company area as continual reminders just to keep your head up and keep moving. So he is a credit, again, to himself, to the Facilities Division, and to Missouri Military Academy. Dennis Schriever.
Now we'll welcome the Director for Marketing, Jennifer O'Donnelly.
Okay, this Bravo Zulu Award is bestowed upon Tasha Martinez for being an invaluable team member of the marketing department. She exhibits diligence, conscientiousness, and professionalism as she maintains her steady email communications with her constituents, including families, employees, alumni, donors, and friends. A Bravo Zulu for her hard work and proactive stance in ensuring information is correct and timely to support Missouri Military Academy operations, recruitment, and retention. Her work makes a difference to our success.
And now welcome Dean Harding to present the Bravo Zulus for the Academic Department.
Good afternoon, everybody. This award recognises the exceptional work this recipient has done to promote learning growth in our cadets. Her continued support of our cadets, improving their education as both the ELA and yearbook instructor, has consistently exceeded expectations. Please welcome Miss Danielle Dorks to collect her award. This next award recognises the astounding effort this recipient has done to improve the learning of our cadets. His continuously excellent endeavours in improving the choral and musical standards of our cadets has been exceptional. Please welcome Mr. Ted Brocker to collect his award. And the final Bravo Zulu Award recognises the exceptional work this recipient has done to promote learning growth in a cadet. Her continued support of both faculty and cadets by improving teaching and learning within the school as a learning specialist continues to have a huge impact on the cadets' academic ability at every level. Please welcome Mrs. Christine Adams-Vargas to collect her award.
President Geraci established the Gold Star Awards to recognize outstanding employees. The President's Gold Star is the highest award an individual employee may receive. This award is given at the President's discretion for outstanding achievement and performance, consistently and substantially exceeding the expectation or making an important or significant contribution toward the mission and vision of the Academy. Recipients, please meet in Stribling Alumni Lounge for photos with the President immediately following the assembly. Dean Harding.
Thank you. This award recognises this recipient's leadership and outstanding performance as a JROTC Senior Army Instructor and Rifle Coach from 2017 to 2024. During this period, this recipient has been involved in every aspect of leading, delivering, and improving an exceptional and rigorous JROTC program of instruction, resulting in consistently maintaining the Honour Unit with Distinction designation under his tenure, growing the largest single JROTC cadet leadership camp in the Midwest, and successfully coaching a nationally recognised rifle team. This recipient's unwavering commitment, invaluable contribution, and selfless dedication to Missouri Military Academy has significantly influenced the success of our cadets, the JROTC department, and the Academy's mission at every level. Please welcome Captain Joe Balvans to the stage. This next award recognises this recipient's leadership and outstanding performance as a college and career guidance counsellor from 2020 to 2024. During this period, he has been involved in every aspect of delivering, leading, and improving an exceptional college and career guidance program, resulting in improved ACT scores, 100% college acceptance rate, and millions of dollars in scholarships for our cadets, and in establishing an outstanding MMA college fair that has been benefiting the local community. His unwavering commitment, invaluable contribution, and selfless dedication to Missouri Military Academy has again significantly influenced the success of our cadets at every level and the Academy's mission. Please welcome Mr. Will Roundy to the stage for his award. I'd like now to hand over to the Academy President, Brigadier General Geraci, for his closing remarks. Thank you.
Well, what a special day. Let me start by again recognizing Mr. Brooks. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a significant accomplishment, and we thought it was important for all of you to see what excellence looks like. And I'm going to talk a little bit about excellence. And I want you to think about what I am sharing with you. It's great to have Mr. Brooks' family with us today. It's wonderful to see the entire MMA family that basically lives and works on campus every day. And if you listen to some of the things that the Commandant shared with you, what about our employees, what he was describing is excellence. And so it's important for us to come together on a regular basis to recognize excellence in our cadets and among our employees. When cadets are recognized for excellence, they are representing all of you. When each one of those cadets that came up today and received an award, they're representing you, they're representing the Corps cadets, they're representing Missouri Military Academy. And the same goes for our employees. The employees that we recognize today represent excellence, and they are representing all of our employees. They are representing the entire team. And you know, when you associate yourself with excellence, you improve your capabilities and you improve your performance. Think about that. Associating yourself with excellence day in and day out. When I think of excellence, specifically homing in on our cadets, the first thing that comes to my mind when you think about surrounding yourself with excellence, the Fusiliers. That group of cadets has surrounded themselves with excellence. And they have made each other better and better and better and achieved national recognition. But it's not just the Fusiliers. We have the tennis team. We have the golf team. We have Delta Phi. We have the FBLA finalist. We have the district medalist for our music programs. We have over $4.2 million in scholarships for 37 graduates and postgraduates this year. We've got the Raiders that just got their stuff going again after we found a coach. We have the STEM Honor Society. We have the nationally recognized STEM and Honor Society. Look at what the track team is doing this year. And then, what are we doing at Maroon and Gold on Saturday evening? We're showcasing excellence. Maroon and Gold is about demonstrating to all of our constituents what excellence looks like. So we have the jazz band, the strings. We have the drill team demo again. We have cadets that made individual videos, and those videos are really good. It's all about excellence. You are part of excellence. And so here's what I want you to walk away with from this awards assembly today. Be a part of excellence. For those of you who are eligible to return next year, be a part of excellence. This is where excellence lives. This is where you can become the best version of yourself. Stay on course and graduate. Don't get lazy man's disease. You know what I'm talking about. There's only a few weeks left to the finish line. I just returned from Mexico, and I can't tell you how many alumni that I met. We probably met well over 100 in 4 different locations. And they talk about several things. Wishing they had graduated for those that only stayed a year or two. Constantly hear that they wish they had graduated. Number 2, final formation. One of the best things they were ever a part of or ever witnessed. Number 3, I'm a better man because I was at the academy. And number 4, and probably the thing I hear the most, I love my brothers. I'm part of the brotherhood. And at these events, it absolutely amazes me that they show up wearing their letter jackets. I mean, and while we were there, they were asking how they could get online and order a new one. So if in the back of your mind you feel like you're getting lazy man's disease and you're thinking about not returning and finishing what you started, I want you to think about excellence. I want you to think about the staff and the faculty and coaches who care and love you, who give you more attention in helping you reach your goals than you might not be getting at the school that you attended before you came here. Again, I'm very proud of everybody today, our cadets, our staff, our faculty, our coaches, and it's an honor for me to be the president of excellence. Thank you.